All right, so the question is, which measure of center, mean, median, mode, is the best one to describe your data set? As you can see, we have one number that's kind of smaller than the rest, 2. We consider that an outlier in this case. And the reason that mean would not be the best choice here is simply because of this outlier. If you notice the mean, it's actually smaller than all of the numbers in your data set besides that one outlier there. So because of the outlier, it makes mean a bad choice for your best measure of center. Mode cannot be the answer because there is no mode. And median is going to be your answer. And pretty much, guys, the median is always going to be like a good choice for your measure of center. You really can't go wrong with the median. Probably 90% of the time it's going to be median. And you're definitely not going to want to choose mean whenever you have an outlier. Mean will never work if you have an outlier. Mean might work if it's the same as your median, which happens sometimes. But if you have that outlier, you're pretty much throwing mean out of there. This is what the book says. This is what you would have written down if we were using the big book. You can read that on your own. You could hit pause and read it. Right, and then the last part that I want to go over is, when would mode be a good measure of center? Maybe you think it'll never be good, but this is an example of when it could be a good measure of center. So why are the two modes a better description than the mean or the median for this weird looking data set? We have 2, 2, 2, 2, 7, 7, 7, 7. Well, the mean and the median in this case are both 4.5. But that value doesn't even show up. There are two clusters of value with a gap in between. The modes 2 and 7 are the best representation of your data because that literally represents the entire data set. In this case, your mode is the best one to choose. This will very rarely happen. Pretty much median is going to be your go-to.